What is up guys, welcome back to the Tech Car Gamer. A few months ago, I've upgraded my Logitech G Pro wheel with the Simagic GT Neo, and I was blown away by how good it was. You can check that video on my channel. Today marks a big turning point for my sim racing setup. I've been running Logitech for a long time, and honestly, it's been solid. But like many of you, I reached the point where I wanted more detail, more control, and more immersion. So, I decided to change my whole setup and find out how good Simagic is compared to Logitech. Let's get right into it. Right away, the packaging feels premium. Everything is tightly packed, well protected, and clearly designed for heavy hardware, because this thing is not light. Inside the box, we have documentation, stickers, the power supply, power cable, USB cable, mounting hardware, and the Simagic Evo Pro wheelbase. And the moment you lift it out, yeah, you feel it. This wheelbase is built like a tank. 18 Newton meters, all metal housing, no plastic flex, no shortcuts. This is industrial grade sim racing hardware, a machined aluminum casing, which does two things. It keeps the unit rigid under high torque, and it acts as a passive heatsink, no loud fans needed. On the back, you've got ports for power and accessories. Looks very promising so far. Now, let's unbox the wheels. The Simagic GT Neo comes well packaged, with thick foam protecting every corner. Included in the box, Simagic logo decals, a USB cable, and basic documentation. Right off the box, the wheel just screams quality. It's a 300mm round rim, wrapped in a high grip style material. The faceplate is finished in black with light carbon fiber and magnetic paddles around back. You've got 10 customizable buttons, 4 rotary encoders, a 7-way switch, and a gorgeous RGB LED rev light strip across the top. Then, the Neo X. Inside the box, the Simagic Neo X feels premium. We've got the Neo X wheel wrapped in protective plastic, magnetic paddle shifters already installed, dual clutch paddles, RGB lights, USB-C rear port for MagLink. Paperwork, stickers, and quick start guide. The wheel has a solid aluminum frame, a grippy suede or leather finish, depending on the model, and a layout that feels like a high-end GT wheel. The buttons are crisp, the encoders have that perfect click, and the shifters are loud and mechanical. Exactly what you'd expect from Simagic. Everything about the Neo X screams quality. What I like most about the Neo X is that it actually is a hub, meaning you can mount any type of wheel you want on it. For example, this beautiful Simagic 330R. It is also compatible with other bases. You can check this detailed video on how to use it on a Logitech base. For the pedals, I've decided to go with the Simagic P2000, one of the most respected pedal systems in sim racing. It's heavy and clearly designed for serious hardware. Inside the box we get stickers, confusing Simagic documentation, the Simagic P2000 pedal base, pedals faceplates, USB cable, hydraulic brake pedal, mounting hardware, elastometers and spring for tuning, hydraulic throttle pedal assembly. optional clutch pedal, depending on the configuration, and the hub to plug everything. And of course, I also decided to go for the P-HPR, the Haptic Pedals Reactor. Just two, one for the throttle and one for the brake. I felt like getting one for the clutch might just be a waste of my hard-earned money. You do need a different power cable from the pedals to power them. For the P2000, you need additional bracket to attach them to the pedals. These things are great. It's an upgrade that most people sleep on, myself included. This little device adds true tactile feedback to your pedals, letting you feel what your car is doing on track. ABS lock, traction loss, road texture, and more, all through vibration feedback. This is perfect if you want more immersion, more real-world feel, and more control, confidence under braking or acceleration. The P2000 pedals are solid metal aluminum everywhere. No plastic, no flex, no shortcuts. This already feels like a massive step up from traditional large cell pedals. The P2000 pedals use a real hydraulic brake system. That means actual fluid resistance, progressive pressure, consistent braking that you feel lap after lap. The pedal arms are thick, rigid, and mounted on high-quality bearings. The throttle uses a smooth Hall sensor for precision, and the brake pedal is the star of the show. Heavy, stiff, and confidence-inspiring. Everything is adjustable. Here is a footage of the pedals in action that will give you an idea of how loud the haptic pedal reactors are. To make things even better, I've decided to also upgrade my rig and go with a full aluminum rig and wheel car bucket seat. Putting everything together was painful, but fun at the same time. Weird, right? I've been through several changes in my sim racing journey. This is what my setup looked like. Let's call it Mark 1. This is Mark 2. And this is Mark 3. And I really love it. The first time you press the hydraulic brake, it hits you immediately. This isn't about pedal travel, it's about pressure, just like your rail car. Trail braking becomes easier. Threshold braking becomes consistent. You're braking with muscle memory, not guesswork. The throttle is smooth and predictable, making traction control and corner exits much easier to manage. In themes like Assetto Corsa, iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate, the confidence these pedals give you is unreal. You stop thinking about the pedals and start focusing on driving. That's the biggest compliment you can give hardware. The P-HPR shine in real-time feedback that you can feel beneath your foot, especially under braking or while modulating throttle. For example, ABS lockups gives a distinct vibration on brake pedals, traction loss or TC activation on throttle, road roughness and bumps comes through like a real car. These sensations are subtle, yet they pack huge realism gains. Keep in mind some games may have varying levels of telemetry support. But using SimHub alongside can broaden compatibility and make it work with more titles. And you can use them with any pedals. You just need to find a bracket to mount them on your pedals. The Simagic Alpha Evo Pro delivers 80 Nm of torque. That's a massive jump from most consumers' direct drive rims. But torque isn't the whole story. Inside you get a high-resolution servo motor, 21-bit encoders, allows for incredibly fine input tracking and detail, zero cogging technology, ultra-low latency processing, advanced force feedback filtering. What this means in practice is sharper road texture, more detailed weight transfer, clearer information through corners, and better controls at the limit. This wheelbase isn't just strong, it's precise.
Gauche 3 long, petite corde, 40 mètres. Gauche 5. Et droite 6 pas corde. Donc, gauche 3 long, pas corde, ferme tard. Et droite 6 long. Donc, gauche 4, petite corde, 100 mètres. Gauche 6, attention, frein, gauche 5, d'arrière épingle droite. 40 mètres. Épingle gauche. Et écart droite, pas corde. Droite 3 et gauche 3 long. Et droite 5. Gauche 2 long, petite corde. Et gauche 2 ferme, attention à travers. À travers portail et droite 3 ouvre. Gauche 5 long et gauche 4 très long sur ciel, reste intérieur 40 mètres. Gauche 4 60 mètres.
So, what are my first impressions coming from Logitech? Honestly, this feels like stepping into another league. The build quality, the torque potential, the design philosophy, everything screams serious sim racing. I've been using it for 3 months now. I had time to fine-tune and test it. This base completely changes how the car communicates through the wheel. I thought I was going to miss true force, but honestly, I never felt like something was missing. That said, I'm still going to keep my Logitech G Pro system to use it on console because a huge con of the Simagic is that it's PC only, which might be a problem for a lot of people, myself included. Even after testing the Simagic ecosystem, I still enjoy hopping in the Logitech ecosystem to play games like Gran Turismo or F1 on my PS5. So, I still think like if you are playing on PC and console, the Logitech G Pro is an amazing kit. But, if you're playing PC only, the Simagic takes the cake. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Let me know what gear you're running and if you're planning your own upgrades. And of course, subscribe for more in-depth reviews, unboxing and tech content right here on the Tech Car Gamer. Thanks for watching. This is the Tech Car Gamer and I'll see you in the next one.